Farscape Engineers Inspector Summary Video. We're here in Montclair, and we have a fire escape that's a platform fire escape. And I'm going to tell you, we're looking for evidence of maintenance and evidence of painting. The fire escape has not been painted in a while, so it does need a paint job. And number two, the fire escape has had showing no evidence of maintenance. That we got a lot of original hardware, which is rivets and or square head bolts. So let's start in this area here. First of all, you can tell by the amount of rust and corrosion that's accumulating there that there's a lot of rust on the stair stringer. A lot of debris is accumulating because some of these stairs get dirt, debris, salt from snow. So we've got quite a bit of rust on the stair stringer. A lot of the salt that you're going to be putting on this diamond plate eats through, so you got to be very careful. And underneath, this is an unsupported piece underneath here. So I can already bend that with my foot. That's showing that how thin the metal has been here. So this needs a patch. When you look over here to this corner, you can see the buildup of all the rust in that corner there, and it's eating. So this whole joint corner needs to be cleaned and then rebolted and then sistered accordingly because of the metal being eaten. These critical corners need to be rebolted and sealed, and those bolts up there need to be taken out because they're original hardware, and you need to put in new bolts and then seal it. We've got some cement spalling back up there against the building, so that needs to be cleaned out, sealed, and from water intrusion. And if you look out here, you can see just some of the rust that's built, and those are square head bolts. Okay, so with that, you can start seeing how some of the diamond plate on the outer edge, can you see all that? All that is rotting between the seat channel and the diamond plate on the entire length. So all that needs to be cleaned. Get the focus back out a little bit.
There we go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so quite a bit. So the whole entire diamond plate. We recommend highly that along this wall, this all be sealed. Otherwise you're going to get ice jacking and rust jacking that's falling behind here. So we need to clean this out, and then we need to be sealed the whole length of the entire building. Now, if you start looking up there, we start seeing some ice jacking and rust jacking that's happening. And right there, as you can see, it's all just starting to separate. The wood and the steel is getting rust between it, so it all needs to be cleaned out right up there. Change those bolts out so that it's current hardware. This here needs to be changed out and cleaned, and change out the bolts. This down here, the bolts have already popped, so you can see what happens right there. That the rivets are there, but there's no bolt. When you look up and over, and on your side, if you want to look up and over, those joints all need to be cleaned, change new hardware, change the bolts out, and then clean that. And if need be, if the metal has been eaten, you need to sister that up so that the seat channel is secured. There's too much rust inside there. You can look on this side also, if you want to see just how much rust is in that connection. Okay, see that?
Got it.
Okay. Looking straight down, looks like there's been some evidence of a truck hit of some sort at the lower part of that angle, so we need to deal with that. Down below, see this right here? Look underneath. You saw the rust underneath there? That needs to be all cleaned and sealed after repair with silicone. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, it's over here. Another bad joint corner, so we need to clean that joint corner there and rebolt it. That joint corner there, look at all the dirt that has accumulated over time in that corner. Clean that all out, silicone shutter so water doesn't accumulate there anymore. Okay, and on the outside, similar situation. You got the joint corner shot. Needs to be cleaned and rebolted. But when you look at
it over there, please.
And when you look at this lip of the diamond plate with a seat channel, look at all the rust all along the entire lip. To the point where also there's a huge bulge by the channel from underneath. So this channel needs to be brought back into alignment because it looks like it bulged out from some rust growth underneath. So we're going to go check that out downstairs now. Seal this whole entire piece, because if that through freeze and thaw and ice jacking, this thing is being pushed away from the building. So all railings, connections must be changed out at the top. The pickets can stay. The pickets are fine as long as they're in good order. They can stay. but the major structural points such as supports need to be dealt with. A lot of this needs to be cleaned and sealed with silicone so that as you put snow and ice here and you start doing, if you start doing salt, it's eating and getting into and eating these treads. Come on down. A lot of these feet need to be repacked and sealed from snow and weather. All this needs to be cleaned and sealed from weather because it's all full of dirt and rotting. You can see the joint corners that we talked about before up above. And now you see why the thing is bulging out. See? If you go over here, come in this way, you can see what we found. You see how all that is bowing out that angle, that channel. All that needs to be cleaned from all that rust so that it stops bowing out that channel. That channel is bowing out because of all the rust. And there's what do you call it? The T-bars that were holding this, they've popped away. There's no longer a strap coming across. That T-bar is no longer supporting the grading up above, neither is that T-bar. So all those things need to be looked at. You've got this fire escape here. We need to cut away the rest of this angle, the rest of this railing. This is a trip hazard. We need to have a post here. It needs to end here. And the rest of this railing needs to be removed. Same thing on this side. You need to put a post here. And then the rest of this railing needs to be removed. This is a trip hazard. And it's rotting at the bottom feet. It's rotted all the way through. It's rotting over there. All the way through. Come this way. You've got issues. You got to re-cement the bottom feet there. Okay? You see that? And then on the other side, same thing. It's all rotted all the way through. And that needs to be repacked and re-cemented. Want me to generalize the picture?
Please.
Okay?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Some of these treads, the water's getting underneath. And they've patched them, but look, it's eaten all the way through here. This is a C channel, and it's eaten all the way through. So there's all kinds of patching.
Show that again, please.
Right there. Eaten all the way through. Eaten all the way through. So there's been all kinds of patchwork done on this. This footing's all busted up. Look at this. Okay? So these footings need to be repacked. This footing needs to be repacked. Okay, let's look up here. That corner's shot up there. See that corner? And look at all this steel. This one, if you look from here, it ate. Not only is that T-bar no longer supporting the grading, but the grading is, and the plating is all rotted, but nobody ever completed the repair. They threw some diamond plate above it, but they never completed the repair. Look at the diamond plate over there. Focus on that hole. See how the hole that we saw from above? That T-bar came down. It's no longer supporting that diamond plate there. It's an unsupported piece of diamond plate. Okay, got it?
Got it.
Okay, that corner over there, where the staircase ends at the top, needs to be cleaned and reinforced accordingly. Some minor cement work along the building. And if you don't clean, you see all the angle up against the wall? As ice and water get behind there, it pushes the whole entire fire escape off the building. And that's what's occurring here. It starts pulling it out of the wall through ice jacking because dirt is getting behind there, water's getting behind there, and it's freeze and thaw.